The business models of traditional manufacturing organizations are changing. Many manufacturers have transformed to being complex service providers. They supply equipment on long-term contracts, some of which are based on some measurable outcome. Availability of a computer system or flying hours of a jet. Firms are paid only when these outcomes are achieved. One of the challenges of achieving outcomes in service-based contracts is the fact that they, as firms, are not able to achieve it on their own. They actually need to collaborate and co-create that value with the customer. And in doing so, they need to achieve co-capability. The Service Transformation Tool is an APSRC-funded knowledge transfer box program. It actively creates a tool to try to achieve that co-capability for both parties to operate in varied and diverse environments. The tool uses Stafford Beer's viable systems model and analyzes an outcome-based contract to understand this core capability, and it also looks at how to stabilize that system and create viability over the long term. Traditionally, outcome-based contracts depend a lot on relationships, and I think we all know that. But this tool does something quite different. It looks at relationship as assets, and it identifies where within the system do these relationship assets play a role in making the system viable. We tend to look at relationships as very much a human capability, which it is. People are very good at attending to a variety of situations. But it's also a systemic asset. So we need to understand that while it's a human capability to achieve and create these relationships, we want to be able to codify what these relationships are, what these assets are, and then think about what kind of skill sets are needed to achieve these relationships that stabilize the system. This tool, if used well, will help firms understand that co-capability in terms of how to implement outcome-based contract and sustain it in a way that it's stable, it's cost-effective for the customer, as well as cost-effective for the firm. Customer outcomes then can be consistently achieved over time, and then it helps contract renewal. So overall, systems level costs can come down and both sides can benefit from the contract. For established manufacturing businesses, service contracts can be cumbersome to design, they can be very unstable, they deliver sometimes low margins. This tool can help them stabilize and deliver them the consistency and stability and sustainability over time. So this tool is called Service Transformation Tool because the way we look at service is that service is always co-created with the customer, and the tool helps the firm transform itself into an organization that develops that co-capability with the customer over time.